Hello there. Welcome to those of you that are watching from the beginning. Welcome to Washing Up Club. Thank you very much for joining me. I assume you're watching it on YouTube if you're watching from the beginning. And hello there. And do please, there's not been that many comments on YouTube recently, and I don't want to sound desperate, but I'm begging you to please leave some comments. It would be nice, I do respond, but they've just dried up recently. It happens. Shit happens when it happens. If it doesn't happen, I don't. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen. If it does, then that's fantastic. Now, today will be August the 11th. It's a wonderful day. So I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm not just joking. I love doing this. So, but I'm going to go outside, I think, for a bit. We've got the sun loungers out. We've got a cat sun lounger as well, which is basically a miniature sun lounger that is also a scratch pad. So that's all rather exciting. Now, do please excuse me while I check that I can be heard. Because for all I know, nothing's coming out. Am I in sync? I'm in sync. Morning. Hello, El Jezidenti. What a lovely surprise. Welkwuck. I'm just going to check and can be heard. Although I'm sure you would tell me if I couldn't be. How's your week been, El Jezidenti? Are we sticking with El Jezidenti now? Oh my God. Profile, channel. Will you stop? Yes, I'm enjoying Twitch. I can hear you just fine. Now you see. Maybe I want to be heard. Perfect. Right, here we go. Live. You're absolutely right, Jezidenti. Lovely haircut, Ben. Welkwuck. Thank you, Windy. Welkwuck to your good self as well. I'm now just going to share this, and you know what? For the first time ever, I'm not going to bother sharing it to X. There seems to be a mass exodus from X, and I'm just going to get on that bandwagon, I think. So we're going to go to Facebook. Hello, everyone. And yes, I don't know where I'm going with, and yes, I do mean everyone. I am streaming right now. Let's do that in uppercase. All uppercase, thank you. Right now, on the link below. So, come along and say, I always say hello. I left a week ago. That place is a bin. Oh, it's interesting, isn't it, that there's a whole exodus now. Hey, Dr. Steve, welkwuck. Hello, everyone. And yes, I do mean everyone. I'm streaming right now on the link below. So come along and say hiya, or I will, or you'll have the worst day of your life. That's too much, isn't it? It's a bit too nasty. Come along and say hiya. It would be great to see you. I'm not really going to say that. It would be wonderful to see you. What a nice chap. God. Good morning, clubbers. Hey, Matt J. Davis in the house. Welkwuck. You're looking radiant. Caught the sun. Well, me? I guess it must be me. You can't really see anyone else, can you, unless you're looking in the mirror. Hi, Ben. Alex Horn is Sunday Brunch on Channel 4 right now. Oh, God, I can't beat the horn. Well, thank you for tuning in. Feel free. OTM, EJ. Who's OTM? What does OTM mean? Right, I haven't finished this yet. Hello, everyone, and yes, I do mean everyone. I'm streaming right now on the link below, so come along and say hiya. It would be wonderful to see you. It's a little bit boring, that. A little bit bland. Let's do hashtag washing up club. Hashtag washing up club. Washing up club. Fewer than 1,000 posts. Still happy with that. Paste. Then we copy it. Select all. Copy. Next. Post. Then we post it on Threads. Hello, Flossie. What's this? Yesterday on your stream, I gave you good titles for TV shows such as What's in the Shed with Ben Rivers Green and Caterpillar Rescue with Ben Rivers Green. I'm very good at coming up with titles for TV shows, but when it comes to making the shows, then it ends up not being anything like the title suggests and just looks terrible. For example, I had the idea for a TV show called Birdwatching with Tom Mason, but when I came to film it, it was terrible. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Tom Mason. Sometimes, though, a good title can then be all you need to launch a show. I remember, I think I mentioned this a few times, but the BBC wanted to do a programme about Rome. They couldn't find an angle. Then someone said, what about calling it The Caesars? And that was it. That was their angle in. So that's all it needs. Right, paste. I'm not very happy with this. But it'll do, won't it, for God's sake. And while we're on threads, let's get the ball rolling. We're reading a few of my threads that I've written that I'm rather happy with. Okay, here we go. Greeting-wise. Should that be greetings or greeting? Greeting-wise, I'm going through a rather enjoyable hello there phase. Hashtag phrase phase. And then someone wrote, calm down there, green bean. I don't know what that means. I'm missing the joke there, but I'm happy with that. It's interaction. I saw someone ineptly stumble over a paving slab, so I gave them some tips on how to do it better. Yes, I'm a TripAdvisor. That is good. God, that's good. Did I ding for the last one? I didn't. There's a ding for the last one. And then someone responded, which is I'm also going to read out. I volunteer advice on how to prepare and cook animal stomachs lining. I'm a TripAdvisor, which is brilliant. And then I said, I also offer suggestions how to set devices to catch and retain animals. Yes, I'm a trap advisor. You see, it was all, woo! Woo! Yeah? Right, next one. There's not many this week. Come on, let's go. Come on. And there's a photo of me eating spinach, wearing my spinach t-shirt. God. Okay, I'd quite like to hear is this... Yeah, here we go. We're right. I'd quite like to hear a version of There's No Other Way by Blur, where Albarn admits at the end that there actually might be another way. He's so confident, isn't he? I used to love sprinkling chloroform round work. At first my colleagues thought it was weird, but they eventually came round. Ding, and a ding for the last one. Here we go. I'm nearly at the stage now where I know the perfect volume level for all the apps on my TV. That's more like a... observational comedy there. Are yours like that? Now TV. Right, bring it up to 40. Netflix. Oh, God, get it down to 20. Amazon, get it up to 32. Admitting you're wrong can be difficult in character building, but admitting you're right is just much more satisfying. And this is my favourite one. Apparently, one of my ancestors invented coughing. Prior to this, people would get something stuck in their throat and just die. Honestly, what am I like? Right, anyway, enough of that. That's got me warmed up. It warms me up just to see how funny I've been during the week. Anyway, welk everyone. Wuck. The paddling pool is now out. Dull of water, whoop. Full of water, I'm so sorry. I'm going to assume I'm going to make a few assumptions here. Dan Fern, do you want me to pick apart the assumptions? Wuck, I think you mean welk. The paddling pool is now dull of water. I assume you mean full of water. And whoop is fine. So there we go. Hey, get your paddling pool out. It's going to be boiling later, I think. Emily says it's going to be boiling. The skies are lovely. Lovely blue. I work in Tesco, separating the seeded and seedless fruits. I'm a PIP advisor. Beautiful. I'm quite often suggesting tactical manoeuvres for the army. I'm a troop advisor. This is lovely stuff. I like it when you riff. When I get a riff started. Okay, right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today on Washing Up Club. It's going to be quite exciting. We might have a few things that you've never seen washed up before. Have we? Well, the reason I say that is because we had a barbecue yesterday. Well, we tried to. A bit of a disaster, to be honest. My fault. But I think we just used everything that we normally use, so I take that back. Although, for some reason, there's a frisbee drying here. Frisbee drying there. We don't need that, do we? Let's get rid of that. Pretty good shot. Right, so let's get on with it. So I hope you had a lovely week. I'm now going to get rid of all the old washing up, aka drying up. but I don't need to tell you that. And then we're going to get that ruddy kitten fed. Crummy is doing body combat, which is interesting. I don't like the sound of it. What she does is she goes down to the local hospital and says, have you got any dead bodies? It's really weird, really macabre. And then she goes out, she gets 2 dead bodies, and with a friend they go out and they fight each other with the dead bodies. They use the bodies as weapons. It's horrible, really weird. I mean, I assume, that's what I assume it is. I've never asked. I work in a tailor's. I just measure people's waist for trousers. I'm a hip advisor. Lovely stuff. Feeding kittens with Ben Rufus Green is a brilliant Channel 5 show title. That's your bloody catchphrase. I like it, Tom Mason. Such and such is a bloody good BBC 4 show. Love it. Thank you very much, Tom Mason. Yes, it would be. It would be good. Now, I would do Washing Up Club on telly, but I wouldn't wash up meaty stuff, because it was just, I don't know, I didn't realise I was that affected by it. Basically, I started watching Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which I hadn't seen since it was originally released, and I liked it first time round, just because Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is now on Disney Plus, but I want to catch up first. So I watched Rise, and the main character, who we're supposed to sympathise with, I think, although it's not that cut and dry, the main character is a scientist who experiments on monkeys. And immediately I was like, oh, I don't really like this person. Gone into this line of work. And yeah, I found it really upsetting, just the way poor, what's his name? Is it Caesar? Yeah, poor Caesar was treated, like really, really upsetting. Like, didn't affect me like that when I first watched it. And I'm not being, oh, I'm so compassionate. Flies, zip advisor. I work in a nail bar. I'm a clip advisor. Oh, beautiful. And then you've gone a bit lazy, to be honest. Flies, yeah, work it out yourself. Zip advisor. Boats, chip advisor. You've got to fill in the beauty of these. The beauty of these is the crowbarred in words before that gets you to the punchline, in my humble opinion. Oh, that's not very clean, is it? Back you go, back you go. I don't mind laziness. It's a lazy Sunday morning. Perfect time for being lazy. So, new haircut, looks alright, doesn't it? I work in a fish restaurant. Oh, hang on. I work in a fish restaurant. I'm a chip advisor. Beautiful. Sorry, that was a bit muted. There was a bit of tissue that caught under the ding. I work in health and safety. I'm, what? HIVS advisor. Isn't that just your job? That's your actual job, isn't it, Windy? I don't think you've quite got the hang of this. Today I just started a brand new podcast where I ask, what is your favourite joke? Would you be able to say, my favourite joke is, then say the joke on the stream so I can use it for an episode of my podcast? Yeah, what is my favourite joke? I would. Happy to do that. What's a joke that I always kind of have difficulty getting through because I find it so funny? I'll have a think. I don't know if there's... I'm more of a... I mean, I've got like a stupid joke that I like. Okay. Alright, it's going to... Oh, God, I might have a bit of a think because the pressure's on. I work with comedians improving their material. Quip advisor. There we go. The format's changing. I like it. We're rolling with the punches. You know, you've got to change in this day and age. Got to be. Oh dear, there's some stinky cat food in here. Is there one about? Oh, it's giving me jip. Oh, HIVIS is an item of clothing, a high-vis, worn to stand out. High-vis. Okay. High-vis. Yes. There's a shop in town actually that says high-vis jackets. It sells high-vis jackets, but there's a big sale on, and they said everything must glow. Yeah, that was good. I work in a castration centre. I'm a snip advisor. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, but revolting. I will get my coat. Is it a high-vis coat? At least you won't lose it, Windy. Thank you very much. Wonderful quippage. I like to think that I started this all. I'm an inspiration, aren't I? I'm a quip-spiration. The more clumsy it sounds, the more I love it. I'm a quipspiration, aren't I? Really? Okay, these are very nice. Very nice indeed. Dan Fern, how many self-tapes have you had this week? I have had, technically... Did I have any? No, I haven't had any, actually. Didn't I get a... So I didn't get a job. Was it last week? How many? Yeah, there we go. He's on the same. Oh my God! I typed that just before you said it because it feels like we've had a bit of a quip. The excitement's died down slightly. Oh, it's washing up! I'm so excited. And then you think, oh, hang on, let's get down to business. So I can't remember. I can't remember if I had. I think my NDA one was that last week or the week before. Non-disclosure agreement. And then. Anyway, I'll say it anyway. So the NDA one and the other one, I did the self tapes on Sunday, got them in. I might be getting confused. Then I didn't get either of them, but I did get a recall for one of them. But then I didn't get it. I remember telling you this actually. So I won't talk about that. Well, that's the end of the anecdote that you've already heard. Sorry about that. Sorry, everyone. The sieve needs cleaning. I'm sorry. So yes, I didn't get it. I did get one self-tape come in, and I'm going to do that after this with Crummy. But as you well know, Dan Fern, it won't take me too long to do. I had two. One of them for an Amazon series and one for a pilot for an ITV sitcom, which is really funny actually. Why didn't I get any of these? Was it very much you? Like, was the description like you? Could I have done either of them? Look at that, straight in. Never mind congratulations. Straight in asking about me. Unashamedly though. Don't care. I forgot to say the name of the new podcast. It's called Jokes. In the pilot episode, I gave my favourite joke. What do you call a bird that needs an inhaler? A puffin. Very good. That's a ding for you there. The pilot was in my speech patterns, as you like to say. Yeah, I got your speech patterns as well. No, you've got very much an estuary accent, haven't you? Like, all right, mate, how you doing? That's kind of your accent, isn't it? Like Beckham, like a lower on the status of Beckham. That would be your accent, wouldn't it? All right, mate. I'm just joking. I'm just having it. You can tell by my face I'm joking. I couldn't keep a bloody straight face for that one. Oh my God. Right. Okay. Let's haul a little arse. Okay, everyone. Out the blue. What's your favourite war film? What's your favourite war film? War, not whore. And we went to Churchill's War Rooms, and I kept thinking, it'd be funny if it was called Churchill's Whore Rooms. Is it all right to say whore, or was that really is that a really offensive term? I know that the bitch is not really. You shouldn't really say that. Which obviously I haven't said that for years until now. Why am I saying it? I run a pyramid scheme where you recruit people who try and sell shit holidays. I'm a trip franchiser. Oh, I love it. It's developed. It's gonna develop so far. Yeah, so sorry about all that, saying those offensive words to women. I'm not a misogynist. Do apologise. Sometimes I don't edit myself when I should. So I think because in The Office, which I love, I think Angela mentioned whorish. Green's a whorish colour or something, she says. Someone's wearing a very pretty top, and she references that's a whorish colour. I'm going to stop saying that word. I'm feeling really uncomfortable now. Sorry, everyone. I just went to say thank you to Dan. I just want to say thank you for Dan Fern for watching and commenting on my interview I did a few years ago with Ben Rivers-Green. Oh, okay. Well, that's very nice of you, Dan Fern. Why didn't you interview Dan Fern? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't. He might not want to be interviewed. But he's got very good comedy chops. He'd be up for it. He'd love it. He'd come round. Yes, I heard about it on here. There we go. Because he's always bloody plugging it. No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Right, let's get this cleaned. What's the time? Not much washing up been going on. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, nicely warmed up. Have you got any more interviews lined up then, Tom Masson? May I give your name a little bit of a French twist? Tom Masson. I don't do eye interviews. Yes, you do. You were on that radio one that you were banging on about. Yeah, you see. Caught in a web of lies. Do you like it when I immediately contradicted you? It's been plugged like a sink. Well, that's great. That's in keeping with Washing Up Club, and a little ding for you, Tom Mason, for doing that. I did an interview last week with Steve First. Oh, right, he's brilliant. He does, what's his, Lenny Beige. Yes? Oh, yes, I forgot. Well, it's lucky I'm here, isn't it, Dan Fern, to tell you. Have you got any children around that you want me to say hello to? It's like bloody childminding, isn't it? Stick them in front of Ben Rufus Green and his Washing Up Club for an hour. Well, we go and have a lie down. Whatever you do, I don't know. I don't bloody know. And Dan Fern, how's the office going? Did you mind me sending you something from the future that you haven't seen? We're on season 7 now. And I think Tom Mason did say, morning everyone. Oh, hello, how are you, Roo Roo Laboo? Lovely to see you. He was in The Serpent Queen on MGM Plus. Oh, hang on. Doctor, I think of a pair of curtains. Pull yourself together. I work for a holiday cleanliness company. I'm a trip sanitizer. Beautiful. Roo Laboo. Sorry about that. That wasn't directed at you. It was just a genuine belch that, sorry, came out. I don't know what to do with them. I was filming a short film, and I kept, I was belching a lot, and I think I was offending the woman I was next to. I just had lunch. I'm quite windy. As an honour, as a homage to Windy, I thought I'd be windy. Serpent Queen is a TV show. Who was in The Serpent Queen? Was that you, Dan Fern? Were you in that? Oh, my God! Right. Why didn't you tell me to stop? Right, first of all, I haven't fed the kitten yet. Second of all, I was drinking water without the theme. So this is now going to become kitten tin washing up water. Do you see how I think I managed to pull it back? Well, I started watching an ep yesterday. I started watching an ep yesterday. Toby's Last Day. I don't know what I said in that voice. Sorry about that, Dan Fern. I think it was like because you started it with well, and it just felt a bit casual. Oh my God. Okay. Americans say stinking cute, which I quite like as a phrase. Do you ever say that? Oh my God, that is so stinking cute. I can't get past stinking. Stinking is not a good word in my vocabulary. If someone said to me, "You're stinking," I would probably burst into tears. Right. Oh, I tell you what, our recycling bin doesn't have kif. Anyone use that word, kif? Beautiful word. It's got a mixture of veg and, well, it's just cat food in. Rotting veg and rotting cat food. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So I'm very much enjoying these advisors. We haven't had, there's a few we haven't had. So I'm going to try and do one. I enjoy offering suggestions on how to get tears in people's clothing. I'm a rip advisor. Little ding for myself there. Yeah. Steve First was in The Serpent. Oh, I see, right. As a French doctor without a French accent. And the clip you sent was in the Future ep where he has a warning. Spoilers. But yeah, I know. I did ask you if I could. I asked you if I could. I've got another one I want to send you. Can I send you another one? It's a Kevin one. Am I allowed to send you another spoilery clip? I work in a pancake factory. I'm a flip advisor. Oh, this is beautiful. Who knew? Who knew? Today's theme is TripAdvisor. The words that rhyme with TripAdvisor. Right, here we go. Here we go. Remind me to. All right. Okay. What I'll do. What do I need to say again, Tom Mason? About my favourite. Is it my favourite joke? Is knock knock. Who's there? Arch. Arch who? Bless you. And I can tell you why it's my favourite joke as well, if you want. Is because it sounds like a posh sneeze. It sounds how posh people would sneeze. Arch who? Has anyone got an unusual sneeze? I put out those yellow signs on wet floors in supermarkets and cinemas. I'm a slip advisor. Oh, these are beautiful. Love it. These might be better than mine. So maybe I don't love it. Maybe I don't love it. You know, stay in your own lane. I'm the Quip advisor around here. I know that someone else said that earlier, but it's riffing off one of my original ones, so I'm happy to say it. Perfect, thank you. Thank you, Tom Mason. It wasn't that good, my joke. Have I got another one? I might have another one. I did send this into Chatterbix. I was hoping they'd fast track me because they know me, but they didn't. What do you call a camel with 3 humps? Humphrey. Very good. Very PG, these jokes, aren't they? PG friend. Well, they're you, aren't they? I've got I'll tell you the joke I sent into Chatterbix because they're not going to read it out. I genuinely thought, they'll say, that was the first joke I ever heard. Well, it's all uphill from there, isn't it? I fly aircraft in a dangerous state of disrepair. I'm a rust pilot. Oh, that's beautiful. You see, we're switching over. Trust. I fly dirty aircraft and then clean them. I'm a dust pilot. I don't know if I've given myself a ding for that. Boggingdons. Welkwuck, by the way, Boggingdons, if I haven't said it. How many men does it take to tile a bathroom? Just one if you slice him thinly. Very good, Roo-Roo-Laboo. Very good. I like to listen to witty remarks in a Quip. I'm a Quip advisor. I think Quip advisor's already been done. I think it was El Gigante. You know, I'm not suggesting that you're a plagiariser. But if you steal jokes, that's what you are. No, I'm just joking, Wendy. I'm a trendy Scrooge. I'm a hip miser. Oh, have we gone too... have we gone too far? Like, hip miser? I think we might... you got to be careful. You're bordering on someone going, what? Oh, balls. Don't worry, Wendy, for God's sake. You come back with a better one, even better one. I work with people who struggle to hold on to things. I'm a grip advisor. I did not know there were so many words that ended with IP. Brilliant. I didn't know it. Brilliant stuff. You see, El Dissidenti, do you see how I was protective of your quip? This is quite disgusting. Right, we're going to get the kitten fed after we've washed these up. Let's need a bit more water. A bit more water in there, don't we? Oh my God. I work in a bed shop. I'm a kipper, but I love it. That is a double ding. I think kip's quite a funny word. Hang on a minute. Do they kip in the shop, or do they buy the bed and take it home? Yeah, I think I've got caught up in the logic of that for some reason, which is wrong. It still works. Forget it. It's brilliant. I love it because kip's good. And also, we could have slip advisor, couldn't we? They advise the customer on the best kip to have. Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to have doubted you for a second. You had it covered. You had it bloody covered, didn't you? Yes, Dan Fern, I have that self-tape to do today that we both know about, which won't take me long, obviously, will it? As you well know. But I'm going to bring a bit of magic to it, because just because I am feeling in that way. I work for a plastic surgeon. I'm a tit advisor. I think that's been auto-held. Thank you for doing a joke for my new podcast. Do you know when this episode will be on YouTube, as I missed a bit off when I was screen recording it. I don't know when. Depends if... Morning, hello Harry Norman. Welk, Harry Norman. It really does depend if I go out of sync. If I stay in sync, I can just copy it straight across. If I go out of sync, I have to edit it and push the audio back, which is a real nuisance. The one from last week went up yesterday. Harry Norman, we're doing quips about TripAdvisor. Like my one was, I saw someone stumble over a paving slab, so I gave them some tips on how to do it properly. Yes, I'm a TripAdvisor. And then from there, we've gone absolutely bananas. I work in an after-hours club. I'm a strip advisor. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's so many out there. Right. my other joke that I was going to send to Chatterbix, which I did send and they've ignored. In fact, they seem to have stopped doing the pub jokes one. Hello, Windy. Hello, Newman. So my other joke was two friends are on a business trip from London Euston to Glasgow. Okay, it's a non-stop train. It's a new train from London Euston to Glasgow. The train starts in about an hour into the 6-hour journey. One of the friends, they hear an announcement. The announcement is, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise, but the toilets are now out of order on the entire train. I don't know how that happened. I work in a Botox clinic. I'm a lip advisor. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, all the toilets are out of order, I'm afraid. Very sorry. Hope this isn't too much of an inconvenience. Obviously it is. So one of the friends said to the other, he goes, "Oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm desperate for a shit." The other friend says, "Look, don't worry. When the train goes through a platform, it slows down. So what you need to do is stick your head out the window, stick your bum out the window, I'm sorry. Well, I'll paint a face on it so it looks like you're looking out the window. I'll paint two eyes and a nose. So it looks like you're looking out the window, then just do your business there." And so guy says, "Oh, all right, I'll give it a try then." And I know actually you can't open windows on trains now. So this is obviously too old. So anyway, at the next station, there were two drunks on the platform. They've just come back from a crazy night out. I don't know why I'm giving you their backstory. The train comes in, one of them says to the other one, "Oh, you see that guy there? You slap him around the face and I'll pinch his cigar." That's funny! That's worth a couple of dings, surely. A ding-a-ling-a-ling ding. I invited the 12.5 service charge. I'm a tip advisor. Invited or invented? I'm going to assume that means I work at YouTube checking reported videos. I'm a clip reviser. And that's for you, Harry Norman. Did you like? I work for the Olympic trampolining team. I'm a flip advisor. Oh my God! Amazing. Invented. Sorry, Harry Norman. I thought you meant that, but it does throw you out of the sentence. I got thrown out of my own sentence. Right, we're doing washing up, but there's no washing up club music yet because this is not official washing up. This is just cat tins because they stink, and I think I'm drawing in the slugs. Yes, I work in an underpants factory. I was a skid advisor. Oh, Jesus Christ, Windy! Now, Windy, these obviously are used underpants. There's that very funny clip of Vic Reeves. He's showing, is it Christine Blakely from the One Show? It's on Shooting Stars. He's showing her a tattoo he's got on the bottom of his back. And he gets his underpants, pulls his underpants up with all these skid marks on them. Did you hear what happened to the former CEO of YouTuber and her son? Ah, hang on, is this a serious thing? Or is this a I'm terrible at my job. I'm a shit advisor. Well, what's your job? I'll give you a ding. Is your job Citizens Advice Bureau? I'm terrible at my job at the Citizens Advice Bureau. Then that gets advice in, doesn't it? You don't want to use the punchline word at the end, do you? These are brilliant, though. Right, let's just get these tins washed. Then we're going to feed the kitten. And then we're going to get some washing up done. And that's only 34 minutes in. That's a load of crap. They both died recently. Oh, so that's not a joke then, Tom Mason. How did they die? What, did they die? Was it an accident or something? You know what happened this week, I was on Facebook. It was a kind of a friend of a friend. It's their father passed away in 2020, and he's still on Facebook, the profile. And it's so weird, the amount of people that were writing on the Facebook wall saying, have a great day, when the guy passed away in 2020. Obviously they're not good friends with him, but they put all this, have a great day, toot toot toot, like, you know, party poppers, emoji and candles. It's like, for God's sake, the man's passed away. Very strange. I've got a few friends like that on Facebook. A bit grim, but you know, when you pass away on Facebook, you're not going to just delete it because it's got all your memories on. But sometimes people don't know they're dead, and they write happy birthday on them. Whereas you should write, I suppose, thinking of you on this day. You know, I don't know. No idea. But the son died back in February, and the former CEO died last week. Oh, right. Does that make you an RIP advisor? Harry Norman, very good. And one for Tom Mason for being an RIP advisor. I work for the BBC doing the subtitles for stand-up comedy shows. I'm a quip transcriber. Brilliant. I was ready to say, Dr. Steve, that's already been taken. But that was brilliant. I love it. That, I think you might have got the most dings there, Dr. Steve, just because expectation was, the rug was pulled out from me. Have you seen Top Tips on Amazon Prime? It stars Vic and Bob. I've watched a couple. It's a bit dry, actually, isn't it? It's a bit... I do like Top Tips, but I think it doesn't need a TV show. I love Top Tips, in fact. I've had 4 letters in Viz. Right, let's see if we can get this kitten in. Oh, God, we've only got one. Only got 1 tin left, but it's chicken. Right, this week. What did I do? Oh, yes, so I was sorting out I went up to... I had a costume for this thing I'm filming, which, again, I'm not going to tell you what it is, just in case I'm not allowed to. I went up there on... Was it Friday or... Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday, actually. Maybe it was Friday. It doesn't matter. A day late in the week. And anyway, I had to be at Marylebone at 8:07. So I left the house. I got up at 4:30. I left the house at 6. I got on a really early tube to get there in plenty of time. And the tube was cancelled. And I had to get out at Harrow-on-the-Hill. Now on Harrow-on-the-Hill... We're like, all right, well, when's the next one? I've got plenty of time to get there. On Harrow-on-the-Hill, there was an announcement that there were no more trains into London because someone was on the tracks or something. So they basically booted us out of the station. The station was shut and there were no more trains coming. So I had to get into central London. They said, right, you're going to have to get a bus because there's no more trains. So I had to leave. I don't know this area, Harrow-on-the-Hill, that well. I had to get a bus. Probably missed a load of buses before I got the right one. Ended up at another station, Harrow and Wealdstone, to get the Bakerloo line into central London. As soon as I got on the platform, Baker Street, Bakerloo line is down. All Bakerloo trains are cancelled. What the hell am I going to do? So fortunately there was one into Euston. I got into Euston, or was heading into Euston, and then going to head over to Marylebone. And Marylebone station was closed. So it was like, what the hell? I was so worried. I thought there was like a terrorist attack going on. But every station I tried to get to, I was flummoxed. It was pretty scary, actually. So that was my journey there. It's So Dada. He's an artist that Vic looks up. Oh, right, okay. Right, let's see if we can wash this up as well. Stop it. We're doing the old power stream. That's what this could be, isn't it? A power stream. Hello, welcome to my new power stream. Ben Rupert Screen here. Right. So, yeah. So basically, I'm filming this week or next week, depending on how you word it. Shall see if we can get the kitten in. Excuse me while I speak a bit of kitten. Oi! Oi! Get some food here for you to eat. Right, if that doesn't bring you in, I don't know what will. I put a YouTube video on of birds, a close-up of birds, but I was a bit worried that it's a bit unfair because she can't catch them because they're on YouTube. What do you think? Is that all right? Isn't Dada a form of surrealism from the early 20th century? That feels like you just looked that up. Like you are right, but it just feels like you copied it from Google. The way it's worded, although that may be how you speak, because you're a writer, aren't you? So that's how you speak. So I take it back. I'm so sorry, boo. Please forgive me. It's been in the works for. I don't know what you're talking about. Legs. Woo! Right. Now, this might be the latest I've ever played the Washing Up Club theme. Let's see if Eyes on Legs appears. You know, speak of the devil. It is from the 20th century. Right, I've got my bloody things wet. Right, here we go. Come on, enough of this nonsense now. Come on, let's focus, Green. We've had fun. We've had a bit of fun. Now it's time to get serious with some washing up. With some bloody washing up. Where is it? There it is. And then we go to got to get the right theme. There we go, look at this. Let's get that volume up. Woo! My potato stuck in my tooth. I'm a chip incisor. Right. Washing up club, washing the grease away. Club, washing the grease away. Cycle everything. Washing the grease away. Club. Hello, Mr. Jolly. Well, what? If you haven't spoken before. Washing the grease away in front of your eye. It's getting cleaner. Washing the grease away. Let it drift dry. Washing up club. Washing the grease away in front of your eye. Get everything. Club. You once described my accent as XRP. With threats and a small army, Tom. How do we get the song on BBC Radio? Washing Up Club. Oh God, I don't know. It's so good though, isn't it? Right, that was Eyes on Legs, aka Daniel Reid. I think he goes by both names. With Washing Up Club. It's available on Spotify and it's on YouTube as well, if that is how you squeeze your spots. I didn't know where that sentence was going. Look at all this. So we tried to do a barbecue yesterday, and I'll be honest with you, it was an absolute disaster, and it was my fault. We had a what's it called? A disposable barbecue, and you know they're supposed to be nice and easy to do. Did you get sponsored by Fairy Liquid, for example? Well, I'd like to get sponsored by these guys. So I might get in touch with them. But thank you, Mr. Jolly. That's a good idea. I think Fairy Liquid are a bit, I'm a bit, I'm more street, aren't I? Ah, yes, defo. Ben, are you in the film The Glove? Oh, am I in the film The Glove? No, I'd love to be. Love to have been. Did you get any tickles of The Glove? Dan Fern? Yeah, I'd love to be in that. Sorry, did you just write that already? I thought you were just talking about The Glove. I didn't see that you mentioned me. That's it. I might get in touch with them. Bit awkward if they say no, but that's how it works. That's how it bloody works. Right, this is disgusting. So these are skewers. 17th time for the sieve. Thank you very much, Windy, for the stats there. Do I wash skewers? I will leave them. I've been up for loads of Matt Berry stuff. Well, one day you'll get one. Yeah, you'll get one. I don't know. Have you got many of them? Oh God, there's so much washing up to do. There's so much washing up to do. I feel I should start a club. Some kind of washing up club. Never. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You need to be on Saturday Mashup on CBBC. I'd love to be. Get me on there, Tom Mason. Get me bloody on there. Right. We had a lot of onion yesterday and it wasn't very cooked and it nearly blew my arse off because it was so hot. Onion can be really hot. I like saying onion. Right, where's that kitten? She's not on a... We've got a very cute... oh, by the way, thank you for everyone who said hello when I was doing allotments. What do you think of that? I've got an allotment now with Crummy. Although I suspect I'll be doing a lot of digging. And it was a bit worrying because we went there and we met a few people and everyone was saying, oh, lovely to see you. Which is your allotment? And we said which one. And she went, oh, God, good luck with that. And these are all seasoned allotmenters. So it sounds like we're going to be we're going to have our work cut out for us, as they say, in all the good films. I watched a film last night called Vengeance by... What are you saying? You're in more Saturday Wash Up. I love it. Thank you very much. Is there a Dave panel that would fit your personality? Yeah, everything fits. I've got a very, very malleable personality. I fit anything. I fit anything and everything. But it's difficult. It's a bit of a stand-up, isn't it? I'm not a stand-up. Do you have to cut your allotment video short as it was the end of your allotted time? Oh, that's beautiful. That's a quality quip there, Harry Norman. What are you... I keep reading that. So, what was I about to say? Oh, yes, I watched a film last night. It was by the BJ Novak. BJ, didn't anyone have a word with him? Mate, you know that stands for blowjob. I don't care. It's my name. Did you meet Barry John when we did youth theatre, Dan? But Dan and I used to do youth theatre together, by the way, when we were youths. When did you stop, Dan? How old? Did you meet Barry John? Anyway, this film, it was called Vengeance, and I was really, really enjoying it right up until the last 10 minutes, where it was like, oh God, I'm going to recommend this to everyone. But then they kind of stuck the landing. The last 10 minutes. Does that happen? Have you got any films that you've seen where they were brilliant and you were going to be like really proud about recommending this hidden gem, and then last 10 minutes or however long, it was like, ugh. The Meat and Fish Lady just called. They want you. That sounds like the beginning of a... I stopped in 1995 but got invited back to the show at the National in 97. Well, that must have been good. That must have been good for morale. We need Dan Fern. He's too old. Get him back. I don't care. Because you were... When I was in youth theatre with you, you were very little. Like, I could have probably picked you up and just thrown you against a wall. Like this. I wouldn't have done. But now, you're quite a muscular chap, aren't you? I would say you would work well on Battle in the Box and Outsiders. Battle in the Box is a TV show where 4 celebrities, I forgot to breathe, are in half of a box, and you're in teams of 2, and they're in a box for one day and a night. Sounds a bit of a nightmare. Then complete challenges to earn more space. That's brilliant. Hosted by Jimmy Carr. You don't need to be a stand-up to do it, as 2 of them are from this series, were not in stand-ups but presenters. You smacked Dan's bottom over the knee in 1991 in Ernie. Oh, hang on a minute, Mr. Jolly. I've just known... are you... am I allowed to say... Can you say your real name, Mr. Jolly? I've just realised who you are. Rob Hall. Yeah, right, Dan Fern, that's Rob Hall. Rob Hall was in. This is always like youth theatre. Ha ha ha! Rob's normally at church today, so it's good. No, I'm just joking. I'm not mocking people that have faith. It's up to you. But no, he's normally busy on a Sunday. This is a rare treat. Yes, you did, and Phil Hall put me in a bin. Yes, you did, and well, obviously you just done something that was rubbish. Well, no, did I smack your bottom? What did I? I'm sure I don't remember smacking your bottom. Yes, he did. Naughty Ben. My children say hell. My God. Do you mean hello? Right, hello children. Hello children. Ben Rufus Green here, star of stage and screen. Latterly screen, but I want to get back on the stage, you know what I mean? This is a bit like an episode of This Is Your Life. No, I mean hell. Oh, okay, right. Yes, sorry everyone. I feel it's quite niche, this episode. But that's all right. You know, it's what you get with washing up. Sometimes washing up it's quite niche. No, I mean hell. Hell. Okay, thank you, Robert. Tonight, Ben, This Is Your Life. Nah. Thank you, Tom Mason. Tom Mason, do you listen to Chatterbox? For Tom Mason, Joe Wilkinson, David Earl, massively long-running show. So can you remember Mr. Johnny, aka Rob Hell, and Dan Fern when you first met me? Can you remember when you first met me? Let me just take you back. I'm being the host of my own This Is Your Life. There was a children's entertainer called Tricky Dicky. This is real and not a joke. I have no idea if he's still going. Rob and Ben were at the National Theatre in '91 with Diary of Death Row. Talk about it. What do you mean talk about it? Is that? I mean that's a bit of a ham-fisted way of kind of getting a subject brought up, isn't it? You'd make a terrible chat show host. You meant to do it subtly. You meant to, edge them in. Tom Cruise, I understand that you're doing a new Mission Impossible. Talk about it. Terrible. I had the main part. Yes. You did a voiceover, didn't you? And you were a dead body. Were you actually on stage? Were you actually on stage? Sorry, I didn't mean that. You were great, Rob. There we go. I played a guard on death row. Yes, you were very good, Robert. And you were, but anyway, not like Andorra. Ha! Only as a dead body, not like an Andorra. Right. So Andorra was a play we did at Youth Theatre, which was it was quite dark, wasn't it? It wasn't very funny. I failed the audition. I don't think you did you? Basically, you had to go on holiday. And then you tried to get back in. You came back. You weren't around for the audition, and then they tried to get you. You tried to get in on it, didn't you? And I just remember you on stage. It was just like you were pushing people around. You were meant to. You were meant to be a soldier or something. But then did you end up in Andorra? Oh, sorry, this is very niche. No one else is commenting. I think I'm going to be losing followers after this. Never mind. They didn't like me anyway. Yes, so I'm filming in the Cotswolds next week, which I'm very excited about. I'm not going to say what it is, not because no one's told me to, just I just feel a bit scared. I'm quite a timid chap. I'm laughing here. I'm laughing here. Well, it's nice to see you here, Mr. Jolly. Are your children still watching? Let's big Rob up in front of his children, for God's sake. So my favourite Robert Hall role was... Oh, it's difficult to think, actually, now I've said that. I've painted myself into a corner because I don't really like any of them. No, I'm just joking. No, I had to carry a girl called Joanna off stage. Apparently I was like an octopus, you said. Like Mr. Tickle, weren't you? Oh, tickly tickly too. She said, stop it, Robert. No, my favourite Rob Hall role. I liked you very much in Ernie. And you were very good in Rocking Horse Winner. I remember when I I came to watch you put lots of makeup on and had crazy eyes, didn't you? Did no one else do youth theatre? I think people are just leaving. We're too crazy for them, aren't we? The old crazy crew. Back in town, the old crazy crew. Right, I'm just doing the, just focusing on the cutlery now. As you can see, I once played a ketchup bottle in a stage show. Right, I've got there's a quip on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't get it right. Oh, well done, Mr. Jolly. He's got himself a... yes, yeah, all right, I do get it. Didn't you, Rob, and Justin Pegram sleep rough in Chichester one night to see what it was like? I think I did as well, didn't I? Oh, yes, I see. You, Rob, and Justin... Sorry, yes, that... I thought you meant, didn't you, Rob? Yes, I did. I slept rough in Chichester when I was about... What would I have been? 17? Something like that, just to see what it was like. Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it? And then we had a big gun battle because I don't think children play. Well, I was the only boy in the group, and everyone else was eggs and bacon. What was this? This sounds like a dream you had, Tom Mason, and a crazy. Ah! Sometimes you pick something out of the washing up water, and it scares you. That's a slimy bit of onion, and it scared me. So I'm going to pop it in the recycling. Now that kitten doesn't know she's got some food coming to her. Oh, that bin reeks. Absolutely reeks. Sounds like a fry-up. The gun battle on the Minerva roof was amazing. Talk about it. Tell them. I want to hear more about this play, Tom Mason, that you were in. I can't remember about the gun battle. It's my fucking stream anyway. Tell them. That's a funny way of kind of. Is that what? You sound a bit, a little bit bewildered there. Right. Oh my God, I'm really hot. So I've been to the gym this morning. That's why I'm wearing my gymmy clothes. And I did upper body. The show was a mixture of dance and acting. I did the acting, not the dancing. It was Ghostbusters. My brother had to zap a Teletubby. Good grief. Good heavens. Was it something that you devised yourself? Pardon me. Sounds amazing. Oh dear. Did you like my cigar joke? That's a good one, that, isn't it? Oh, here's another little joke I like, Tom Mason. What's the thing you want me to say? Here's one of my favourite jokes. Did you hear about the 3 holes in the ground? Well, well, well. There you go, that was that joke. I think, don't forget, this will be on Twitch as well. Rob, tell everyone about the bundle incident. Go on, type it. Look, why are you doing this? Go on, type it. Right, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? I'm going to do this. That was quite good. That was a good. I might put that on my show reel. I call it a show for real. You know. Now, Rob, tell me more. As I'm in. No, it was an acting class I went to. We had to perform it twice. Amazing. And was it the same both times, or did it change? Did it evolve? Did you say, right, I did that in the first one, but I'm going to do this in the second one because it will be better? Is that good? Just going to give that a bit more of a splodge. A bit more of a splodge. Now, why is that kitten not coming in? For Christ's sake. Official Tom Mason, what comedy have you watched this week? Any recommender? It was the same. Thank you, Tom Mason. Sorry, official Tom Mason. Right, that water's disgusting. That's disgusting. Which one? Ah, yes. When I was walking down the park to rehearsal, you all broke rehearsal to come out and jump on me. That doesn't sound like something I'd do. I'm a pacifist. Did you know pacifist has got the word fist in it? If I was, that could be a Hollywood line. About to start walkies. Who wants to place bets on how many cats will join me and the dog? I think you'll get 4 cats. We saw an amazing cat in someone's front garden. It was a little kitten. A bit young to be let out, to be honest. If it was our cat, she wouldn't be out until about 4 months or so. Emily does lots of research on things like that. But it was so cute. It had a real little mew on its face. Meow. You know what a mew sounds like. The other show I did was The Emperor's New Clothes, and I had to wear a leotard to make it look like I was nude. It was a family-friendly show. Good heavens! So is that what Gate? Because you've got a bit of the acting bug, haven't you? Because you're Tom Mason. Where is it? Where's my? So yeah, the barbecue. Okay, we've got a proper barbecue, and we've got a we had a disposable one, a reusable one. And the proper one had just been outside for months. And looking at it, by the way, can I plug my own stand-up comedy gig in Chichester in early December? Literal an Evening with Rob Hall. I've been writing it. No, you can't. What do you think this is? Get your own damn stream. In fact, I'm unplugging it. That thing is just plugged. Don't go. Don't go to it. No, you can. I'm just joking. You can go. In fact, go to it, or I'll bite your bum. I ensure. Oh, have you been thinking about this for hours? I ensure there are no embarrassing wardrobe malfunctions for the rich and famous. I'm a nip slip advisor. Right, we've got a kitten coming in. I won't forget your ding. Oi, come here. Come here. That's the opposite of what I asked. Chris, oh, thank you very much. Chris, come here. Willow, come here. She's not here, she's out. She's looking for Crummy, Willow is. Willow, come here for food. I can't reach her. I'm on a tether and I can't get to her. I feed cats. I'm a kit advisor. And that's topical because we've got a kitten here. Come here. Oi. Ah, she's out of reach. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of recycling. Just because the water's disgusting. Yes, so I'm going to be in the Cotswolds for the next couple of weeks. I'm going back up. Well, I shouldn't say that actually, should I? Forget that. Maybe I'm not. Because I held a message for because you said nude. There was a. This was the context for Ben. I just got kicked out of your stream and yes, I want to be an actor. You didn't get kicked out of my stream, did you? Great. Now I've been kicked off. What do you mean kicked off? Who's been kicked off? Why are you being kicked off? Who's kicking you off? I can't afford to lose people. I'm barely in single numbers. I'm one off being 0. Have you nearly finished the whole kit and caboodle? Because we said nude. Well, well, that seems quite strict. Ooh. Right, come here. Come here. I've got some food for you. Come here, Willow. Come here. Oh, she didn't like wet hands. The whole kit and caboodle. Yes, it moved me to another stream of a person playing a game. Oh, I didn't know that. Is there any way of sorting that out? Any mods? Feeble attempt at kitten joke. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. But not feeble. I'll give you a ding. Although, since you had to tell me it was a joke, maybe you didn't quite deserve that ding. But I'm sure you'll do better. This is an encouraging ding. It's like, come on, Willow, come here. I've got washing up people want to see ya. Come here. She's not going to come here. Right. Yes, so all very exciting stuff. Has everyone had an exciting week? I hope so. Just because I was trying to say about a show I was in without it sounding weird. Too late, I've got the ding. Yes, you have got the ding. No one can take that ding from you. You are in Ding Club, an exclusive club that now everyone, I presume everyone is a member. Has everyone here had a ding? Right, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? No, I'm just joking. I test light switches. I'm an on-off advisor. I'm an on-off advisor. I'll give you a ding, Windy. I'm not sure I get it. Hang on. Trip advisor. On-off advisor. I don't know if I get that. I'm so sorry. But you've got a ding. I'm a bit slow today. Right. Now we're going to do the big guns. Will you stop it? Stop it. Switch advisor. Oh, I don't know. I'm just giving out dings left, right and centre. I do worry that the dings will end up meaning nothing. What time is it? Oh, 1:05, my God. I was going to fill the water up again, but it's done over an hour. Ding Club with Ben Ruvez. I like that. Green is a brilliant TV show title. Ding Club, yeah. I give dings to children in a nice way. I'm fully, cleared of anything. Not tested, what's the word? They've done research on me and I'm fine to work with children is what I'm trying to say. Right, okay. Now, I forgot to... It's been a bit of a shambles. Come here. Never happened before, but we wanted to get the kitten in. Kiss on the head, show to camera. She looks like she's going to bite me. Show her the food. There we go. Can you see her eating? Ooh. Siri, get lost. There she is. Right, anyway, where were we? Absolute shambles. Right. We've come to the end of another Washing Up Club. Thank you so much for joining me. You've all been wonderful. The quips have been brilliant. If I missed anyone's quipping, I'll give you a little ding now. But as the water goes down, there's not much left. I forgot to put the theme tune on at the end. I want you to remember that tomorrow's another day. We start a new week full of hope, full of promise, and we're gonna kick some bottom, aren't we? Yeah? Yeah. Hurt my throat there. I got too passionate and hurt my throat. So, have a good day. Have a good week, everyone. And you made good choices last week. Make better choices this week. Come on. You can do this. Live and let die. Yeah. James Bond. Right, so the water's going to go down now. There you go. And were there any problems or issues you had last week? That's gone. It's in the past. Forget about it. Moving forward. Yeah? Yeah, that's right. Didn't have Crummy pop in and say hello today, so I'm going to have words with her when she gets back. She's for the bloody high jump. Do your children like this song? Wash and Let Live. Love it. I've run out of things to say, so I'm just going to dance. Sorry, everyone. It was the dancing made me belch. It was the dancing made me belch, okay? It wasn't me. Walkie's time. Bye-bye. Bye, Rululaboo. Lovely to see you. Yeah, so I pop this on YouTube. Not that you want to watch it again, of course. And, yeah, I hope you all have a lovely week. And I'll see you next week. And thank you for all your lovely comments about my fantastic new hairdo. I mean, I agree with you. But, yes, lovely to see you all. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.